Aquarius, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for June 6th to the 12th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so Aquarius, this week is about integrating and moving forward with that new moon that we had this previous weekend. And so this was involving new beginnings with your personal life. Had a new moon in your 4th house. So this could be new beginnings with your home life. Maybe it's with your family life. Maybe it's with your health. And whatever else you might consider a foundation here. Even with your emotional body, the 4th house, you know. So a lot of this lowered energy on one side, which is the sun at the bottom of your chart. And you're reflecting on your motivations and drives with more of the career stuff and whatnot, which is up here at the top. But there's a lot of this lowering energy for you to, I think, spend some time with home, family, with your health, with your personal life. Those you're sentimentally connected with. And this is what's being cultivated, is more of this emotional, caring, and nurturing quality in your life. So it's a good week to challenge yourself here. How can you challenge yourself in this area? How can you cultivate some of these values that you do have with your roots in life? And I think a big area of challenge, or where you can challenge yourself this week, will be particularly with your relationships. And I say that because the moon's going to be in that 3rd quarter phase from the 7th house here. And the North Node of Jupiter have been squaring up to that new moon from the 7th. So it's a good week of challenging yourself. There's been a lot of opportunities with the relationships, new and existing ones, opportunities coming through relationships perhaps. And it's really the time for you to put energy into this area because the North Node has been shifting into this house this year. And the North Node will be squaring up to that Sun-Venus conjunction. So this is suggesting that's a really good week to put energy into that relationship stuff. Learn about it, and that's really the key with the North Node. Just be open to learning about it, inquisitive, trying new things, and in that way we go through the motions and we take those actions, which then we learn through those experiences. So that's, I think, the good area of challenging, but anything that you might consider where you can cultivate these new values of your life regarding these roots in your life. So it all starts here on Monday with the Sun conjoining up to Venus. This is going to be the combust energy. So in that regard, I think it's good to have the extra attention here on the emotions, have the extra attention on the home, family, and health sector without going to any extremes, because Venus ruling that area, going behind the Sun in the 4th house, sort of has this quality of a lot of prana, a lot of energy, a lot of focus, just kind of shining. You know, the Sun is just engulfed Venus. It's just shining. And so we want to bring extra attention to it because we're not seeing the whole picture. And so with the extra attention here, keeping everything nice and balanced through that observation, there can be this healthy, really awareness coming in, because this week is going to be a continued awareness about these areas, you know, your personal life. So through that listening, through that observational awareness, there's this higher energy, the Sun, the spiritual, this prana, this life force coming through, helping you see perhaps what gives you that passion, that interest, that creative self-expression when it comes to these roots in your life. And also here around Monday, Mercury is going to start to shift into your 4th house, so you'll probably find that you're thinking more about these matters, and it's a good area to work on it practically. How can you implement and work on constructively either your home, family, or health? Then as we go into Tuesday, that Sun-Venus conjunction will be squaring up to the North Node, like I was saying. Pluto's trining that North Node in that 7th house, so it is so supportive to be making those, you know, changes in the relationships, whatever that might be for you personally, and maybe it's your perspective on relationships or whatnot. Then as we go into Wednesday, we start to have Mercury sextiling Chiron as well as Mars trining up to Chiron. So there's definitely some healing energy coming in this week. And so with this is on one level, this reflection that I think you're doing about your life path, where you're headed, where's the life path taking you, how can you tap into more adventurousness in your life, more free-spiritedness, maybe learn more, you know, about philosophy and possibilities. This is Mars retrograde in your 9th, but all this can be very healing this week. I think a lot of what's being healed is your sense of self-worth, your confidence in many ways with Chiron in the 2nd, in terms of your wounds or insecurities that can come up that you can accept relating to you attaining your values, your sense of self-worth, your sense of self-reliance. So that's very supportive this week. And again, it could be healing you. So you're feeling more, your self-worth is coming to the forefront. You're feeling more self-reliant. That could be directly supporting this more adventurous spirit. Also your career life, since Mars rules your 10th. Even your communication. Mars rules your 3rd. Now in terms of the Mercury sextile, this is healing coming in for your home and personal life. And so that can be healing also. Now one thing I do want to mention about this Mercury Mars energy is they are going to be opposing on Thursday. So when it comes to those two energies, we want to make sure we're not going to either extreme of this. All right, we don't want to just get too caught up into the philosophy, the ideas, the adventurousness, whatever it is you're reflecting on there with the more expansive views of life. And we don't want to get just too caught up into the personal life and the emotional stuff. We want to have this nice balance. And through the awareness of self and the emotional body, can help balance it out. And through the awareness of the drives and the motivations with the philosophy or whatever it is, that gets balanced out as well. And this is the integration. How you can have a bit of that adventurousness and expansiveness in your personal life, and how you can have a bit of that emotional connectivity to your adventurous life. Then as we go into the weekend, we do have Venus sextiling up to Uranus, really mixing things up. And I think it's a great weekend for trying new things, particularly, again, with this freedom of your sense of self-worth. Uranus in your 2nd house has been showing you this importance of having values in life, but not being bound by them. Having freedom with your values. And this could be financial, it can be material or whatever it is, but trying new things here, right? In moderation. Maybe something new and exciting with your values, connecting to your senses, abundance, appreciation, gratitude, and that's directly supporting your home and family life, or even your health. All right, so maybe mixing some things up there in your personal life as well over the weekend. But this week, definitely emphasizing the new beginnings with your roots in life. Great area to challenge yourself there. Excuse me. Is with your relationships, where you can cultivate them, learn more about them. All right, being open-minded and balancing this work stuff, maybe even the philosophical stuff with your home life, and vice versa. And then over the weekend, maybe trying some new things, mixing it up with that sense of self-worth. All right, so Aquarius, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next week.